Thank you very much. We are here on a beautiful day, a beautiful Canada Day. Jeff Fawcett, Brandon Mayer, nice to see you here, just fresh off the stage. So you're looking at a sea of people, and wow, what a wonderful day to be a Canadian.
Yeah, every day is a fortunate day to be a Canadian. Many of us born it. A lot of us want to come and be part of it, and I don't blame it. There's a lot of people that were here before we were Canadians, and no, it's great. It's always the most fortunate place to be born.
Now, the people who missed Jeff's speech, it was on point, and you were talking about everyone is welcome in Brandon, no matter where they were born or how their route to get here. So go Brandon, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we continue to grow and change, as Canada does, as we do. Like, we can go back in the past. Women weren't voting. Now we do, of course, and everything is continuing to change, and we're not at the spot where we're going to stop. So, we hope to continue to grow. Everybody wants to do the best they can every day to make Canada the best place it can be. So we're excited.
And Canada is not just a place, it is a being, it is an awareness, it is a peaceful way of living, isn't it, right?
Yeah, it is. And and I have to tell you this though too, we do have to always be conscious of the world. I was at World Refugee Day the other day, and although they're not considered refugees, there's a lot of Ukrainians in Brandon right now from a war-torn country. And to have them speak to me about how they lived a life in Ukraine that was almost identical to Canada. They were living this great life, kids going to school, going to their jobs, and then they weren't. And you think, wow, we don't even think about that kind of thing. But nonetheless, as a nation, we do kind of have to always have our ears and eyes open to the world. So while we are blissful in a lot of ways, and we're able to criticize our governments and criticize small things, sometimes we do have to realize in the bigger picture, we have to always be on guard.
For the. All right, so as we say goodbye from the beautiful Riverbank Discovery Center on this July 1, do you want to kind of at the same time say Happy Canada Day, Brandon?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so in 3, 2, 1.
Happy Canada Day, Brandon.
All right. Apparently there's a fitness park here at the Riverbank Discovery Center, but why would I want to work out when I can talk it out? Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, I am Michele, and you are?
Dorcas.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also.
Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day.
Now, have you been to the Riverbank Discovery Center before?
Well, this is my first year. This is my first time coming in here.
And what about Canada Day in Brandon?
It's very interesting. Today makes it... I'm 3 years here now in Canada, but this is my first time coming out to do Canada Day.
May I ask where you came from?
Came from Nigeria.
Wonderful, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, yes.
Thank you.
And, people always ask those who've just moved here what they like about Canada. Can you think of some things?
The weather.
The weather. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You don't mind it?
I don't really mind it. Yeah, the cold weather during the winter. And then now it's summer, and then we're having this very...
You're not used to the humidity, probably. Very sweltering hot.
Well, back in my country, we have very high temperature, something like this. But now that we are used to the cold weather, sometimes when we see this now, like, no, I think the cold weather is better. The winter is better.
Well, a lot of the people who live there, they say, why do we live here where the air hurts your face?
Yeah. I was telling my kids that I see the reason why everybody wears hats now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just to protect the head. Yeah.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And do you want to help me wish everybody at home a happy Canada Day?
I wish everybody happy Canada Day.
And many more.
And many more, yeah.
You won't be surprised to learn that I'm in the kids area. Of course, what better place to be? And I've spied a family here on Canada Day. Hello, mother and her 2 kids. And please introduce yourself to Westman.
Hi, my name's Josie. These are my sons, Jacob and Noah, and we...
Hello, Jacob.
There.
How are you, Jacob?
Good.
What are you doing today?
Good.
Are you here at, is this Halloween today?
No.
What is it today?
Your head. We are cat.
So far for the 50, the 20 questions for the kids.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
how's it going?
So far, so good. We were here and able to take in the bouncy houses, some of the food and the vendors, and listening to some of the nice music. And I think the best part the boys enjoyed was the planes flying overhead.
Oh, okay. So did it come low? Did it swoop? Did it do an alley-oop? Come on over here, sit next to your mom so we can see your face, your handsome face. There you go.
Did you see the airplane in the sky, Jacob?
No, it was a jet.
Oh, okay, it was a jet.
Oh, thank you for translating.
Jets are bigger than airplanes.
So Canada, you're Canadian at heart, born and raised. Do you love it?
Yeah, born and raised in Manitoba. So, yeah.
And then the obvious question today is, what's it? What does it mean to you to be Canadian?
Just being able to live in a country where the wind hurts your face in the winter and the sun hurts your face in the summer, but you still enjoy it with your family and friends.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
There we go.
Thanks very much. Happy Canada Day to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
All right, don't move. We'll be right back. Wait a second. What? You wouldn't believe what I just saw. I think I saw Canada's superhero right here at Canada Day at the Riverbank Discovery Centre. Hello.
Hello.
Captain Canada comes into my mind when I see you.
Yes, Captain Canuck, actually. For those of you who are not familiar with comics, not as well known as, say, Captain America. Just small population, not as many people reading comics here. But yeah, but Captain Canuck, he does exist.
And we show the people at home, so beautiful maple leaf here.
Yep.
And is this one suit? Is it? Tell
Yep.
us about it. There's a zipper on the side.
Yep. So for convenience, it's a back zipper, easy for me to get in and out.
Okay.
Wrist zippers these days because we gotta eat and drink and also use our phones.
Oh, of course.
Right? Can't use them. So and yeah, comes with built-in shoes as well. But yeah, no, lots of Canadian references. Even the maple leaves, if you look more closely.
Oh, right. Very tiny
the
maple leaves.
the individual instead of dots, right? So
Yeah.
it creates that texture effect.
Wow, hold your arm still up there. Got little wee tiny maple leaves. So they ask a person why he or she climbs Mount Everest. I will ask you why you are Captain Canuck today.
Captain Canuck, definitely. We have Canadian superheroes. Not many people know about them, right? You hear about those who've moved to the U.S. like Wolverine, right? But we do have some who have stayed to help fellow Canadians. So.
And are you fast? Do you run? What is your superpower? Just being fantastic, or faster than a speeding bullet, or? Woo?
Some speed, but not as fast as the Flash. Some fighting capabilities as well. Able to pilot aircraft as well. So, yes.
What are you doing? No, never mind. Why don't we all wish everyone at home a very happy Canada Day, and thank you, Canada Canuck, for letting me flag you down here at Riverbank Discovery Centre.
All right, happy Canada Day from Captain Canuck.
And the celebrations continue here down at the Riverbank Discovery Centre. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have Glenn Simard, who is the MLA for Brandon East. Welcome to Canada Day celebrations.
One of the best days of the year by far. I just love Canada Day. I love everything about it.
And when people think of Canada, we think friendly beaver, but it's a way to represent ourselves against the world, right? Even in our little Manitoba world, we have to think global, do we not at times?
Well, the world needs more Canada. I think I heard that before a few times, and everything that we stand for, freedom, for human rights, for inclusion, for taking care of each other. I think when the world looks for model societies and the way we should act, they look at Canada, and I think that's something to be really proud of.
Now, you have represented our province on the national stage. Where do we sit, not only in your mind, but in your heart, and maybe a message to Manitobans, Western Manitobans, about how we're doing, and what we can do to improve, or do we need any improvement?
Well, no, people are really inspired by the work that we're doing here in Manitoba as a collective society. We're growing our population. People aren't leaving as they did before. They're staying. They're choosing Manitoba's way of life. We have everything here. We have world-class opera. We have best team in the NHL last year. And I think Manitoba has a message for everybody too, is the message of unity. If you're paying attention to some of our materials coming out of the throne speech or out of the budget, it's all about one Manitoba, and that includes everyone. So people are seeing and hearing that message, and they're taking their cues from what we're doing.
I like your message of inclusivity as well.
Yeah, well, no, and I think when we treat each other with respect and we give everyone a voice and the air that they need to grow and breathe, I think we can go a very long way.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us. Now, before you go, I took high school French, but it ended at grade 12. Now, you taught. Did you not teach
Yes.
French immersion?
Yes, and I just came back from the Northwest Territories where the Francophonie for Canada had met, all the ministers, and they're looking with a lot of excitement for what we're doing here in Manitoba avec le français. Alors, je voudrais dire à nos amis francophones ou les personnes qui apprennent le français que le Manitoba va être véritablement bilingue. On fait le travail pour le rendre véritablement bilingue et on veut entendre de vous. Alors, vive le Canada et vive le Manitoba.
Oui, and merci beaucoup.
Très bien.
Thanks, Glenn.
Yeah, you
All
bet.
right, back to the studio.